Hello everyone and welcome back to Ladida Plays Slay the Spire. We're gonna do a quickly daily run because the daily has rolled over. Let's see what we got going on today. Playing the Ironclad again. I want to play the Silent in the daily. I don't think I've ever seen a daily yet, myself. Saying that I haven't played too many dailies, honestly, but I haven't seen one where you actually play the Silent. Right, modifiers. All-star, start with 2 colorless cards. Alright. Time dilation, all enemies start with the slow debuff, which I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out. Night Terrors, resting at rest height heals you for 100% of your HP, but costs 5 max HP. Okay. Oh, let's find out, shall we? It's March the 31st, don't let the Dutchness fool you. Macht. Time for a challenge indeed, Neo. Alright, so we get Dramatic Entrance, which is an innate card, which means it starts in your hand every combat. Choose a skill from your draw pile and place it into your hand. Okay. That means we can have a choice of a skill at the start of combat, which is kind of nice. Alright, let's see what we want to do. I think I want to go here and hit this. Yeah, okay. That's what we're going to do. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, slow. For each card played this turn, Jack Worm takes 10% more damage from each text. Alright, I know what kind of deck I want to make then. Alright. So that's actually pretty interesting because that makes combat focused around all cheap to play cards so that you can scale really well off of them. Actually, yeah, there we go. I thought you were vulnerable. Alright. Let's see. Cheap to play cards. Anger is a cheap to play card. We'll start stuffing a deck with those. I know one relic that we will want to find in this game, which is going to be the card that allows you to never have an empty hand. To have an empty hand means you get an extra card, and that works really well together with Anger. At the start of each boss combat, heal 25 HP. That's nice to know. There's something that I might forget though, but you know, doesn't really matter. This game is like the daily runs. From how little I have done them, they have been really nice to do. Alright. I should actually... That's actually a good consideration. If I play my defense, because I know I'm going to play defense, if I play them at the start, this guy will take more damage at the end of things. Right. Bang, bang. Either scaling damage or a lot of small hits will really get things rolling on this one. Yeah, I think Havoc... Actually, this could be really useful. Right, let's see what event we're gonna have. Remove a card of your deck, transform, or grow. Now, I kind of want to upgrade Dramatic Entrance. Either that or Anger. Because both are 0-cost cards, and that's going to be the value in my deck. Is what I've decided. So, we can either remove a card, which I think is also a good option, because we can start thinning the deck, make sure that we get our good cards way more often. Which I think I'm going to do, because we can always go to rest side to upgrade, and getting rid of cards is actually a lot harder to come by in most situations. So we're going to get rid of another strike, so we're going to be a little bit heavy on defense. But the goal of this deck is going to be essentially stack as many Angers in your deck as you can, and make sure that you can draw a full hand of Angers and maybe a bash in between or something like along those lines. Right, so we're going to do this. Dramatic Entrance, Anger, and this. That's the half the elite's HP gone. The slow debuff is really strong, especially for these kinds of decks. Alright, so we're not actually... Is it from the deck? It's from the draw pile. Yeah, okay, so there's nothing really that I want to do this turn. I'm just going to do this, which was effectively useless because I took away 2 of his strength, but he gained 2 strength because I played the skill card. I'm just going to take this damage. I'm not going to, I'm not going to really mess around with that. I'll heal, it's not a problem. Right, he's gonna hit me another time for fairly much, so we're just gonna apply some weakness and get on with our deck. Hopefully we draw 2 strikes and 2 angers in the next turn. Right, so he's going to actually do that, which means I will do this. I did play it slightly wrong, but it doesn't matter. We're going to block all of the damage, and next turn we're really likely to kill him off completely. We already at least have this damage in here. And there we go. Angers. Angers all around. The Courier. Add a card to your deck. Corruption can be really nice for this deck, since we kind of want to, if we can exhaust our skills, then we are going to cycle way quicker because we're just going to empty our deck way quicker. And it also means that all our skills cost 0, so we can actually add some high value skills. Normally I would always choose Receiver Relic, but in this scenario where I think we're going to lose max HP whenever we heal, I'm actually going to take some max HP. And you might be like, why don't you just take the heal so you get back up to 80 or something? Well, I don't know. I prefer the max HP because I'm not really in a dire position at the moment. At least I don't feel like I am. We're going to drink the Strength Potion because Strength is always nice to have. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Gonna play another one and deal 8 damage to everything. Get rid of one enemy off the board immediately is very nice. This is not the worst elite pack by far. If anything, Dramatic Entrance makes it a lot easier to begin with. Alright, let's make you lose 2 strength. Let's play this. Let's get a secret technique. Just because for the sake of playing an extra card. And hit him again. So we are going to get some dazed in our decks along with the angers, which is not ideal, but you know, effectively it doesn't really matter that much. I don't think I'm going to be, well, I say that. Yeah, no, I am going to play this so we block at least a little bit of the damage and do some damage to you as well. The slow debuff is going to make it a lot harder to calculate whether I can actually kill an enemy or not, because there's going to be a little bit of guesswork, like is that 10% going to be enough for me to kill him? Right, there we go. Get rid of you. Just put a block, because why not? Hopefully I can get one of them that my powers, like the first power I play every combat is free or something along those lines. I don't even know if that exists, but I seem to vaguely recall something along those lines. Ooh, just not. They don't get the slow debuff. Oh, of course, because they ignore the first application of a debuff. Oh, that's actually something to keep in mind, guys. Alright, Beamy Boy cares not for my shenanigans, but I care not for his life. Paper Frog. Enemies with vulnerable take 75% more damage rather than 50%. Alright. We could use a Shrug It Off. Shrug It Off is just a nice card all around to get. And I do like it. Whenever you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Oh, I want more angers in this deck, boy. Need more angers. Alright, Dramatic Entrance to pop their little bubbles. And get rid of this boy so that he is then dead. And don't need to play anything anymore. We gain 1 strength because we played 3 attacks. All life is good. Anger, get rid of you. We don't need you in our middle. I don't like any of these. Keep our deck nice and thin. For a change, I'm actually going to listen to my own guiding words. I do like this, because then we can make this free and maybe get an anger. Nah, we got bash. I am going to play this, and I am going to play this. And this. There we go. We're going to make our deck nice and thin. We only have 8 cards left, so we can even... As long as we don't go below 5 cards, every turn is a blessing. And now the strength on top of it. Alright, we get an anger, we bash, we anger, we strike. And then he's going to split off into 2 small boys. Right, we got a striker, we got 2 angers in here, so we're going to slowly start filling up our hand with only angers. This basically means that we just need to start outrunning. Yeah, just outrunning them in general. Let's play this because why not? We don't need no filthy defense. We just want angers. We have effectively no more defenses in our deck, which is actually quite nice, guys. Right. Smash you. Anger. Anger. And you're dead. I can already see that this nice thin deck is going to really be solid for us. Alright, if a status or curse... It means we can just exhaust a card, though. But I don't think we'll need that, if I'm honest. Let's get to the shop. Let's remove a card immediately. Get rid of one of these blocks. Alright, whenever you add a power. Alright, draw pile. We don't have enough money for those anyway, so let's see at whatever else is in here. No. 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 Don't really feel like this fits. This does fit, but I don't know. We don't need to add too many no value cards because these are, because they don't cost anything, quite weak. You know what? I'm actually gonna just roll. I'm just gonna go on. There's none of those cards that were actually speaking to me like, hey, pick me, Ladida, pick me. So, you know. Alright, let's play the defense before. I have learned. Deal 6 damage to everything. Slap this dude. He is growing, but he is also going to die. Hopefully, the back one is going to grow now. Yes, he is. That makes it all a lot easier, guys. Right, we're going to do it easy. We're going to just do this. And kill this guy off immediately. He is not attacking us. Next turn, we hope to kill him off. There's no strength here because we haven't had the 3 attacks in a single hand. Where is our anger? We did play it, yeah. Well, we could just kill it. Bang, bang, bang. Nah. It's just none of these guys are actually like, I actually like that in this deck. Right, so what we're going to do, we're definitely going to play Shrug It Off because it looks like we're going to need it. We're going to play Disarm. Are we going to play Disarm? Yeah, we're going to play Disarm. Let's strike this dude and hit him a little bit more. We're going to take some damage on top of this, but worry not. It is all part of the plan. I could have used a bash to actually kill one of these 2 dudes off, but we would have still taken damage in the process, so in the end, I don't think it really matters. Right. Anger you away. Strike you. Choose a skill. Play, because why not? Need something to make that, the 1 power we have a little bit stronger, really. I mean, I think the easiest way is just to do this, to just get that little bit of damage on him. Bashing could be worth it, but, you know, it's not all that valuable in the end, in my opinion. Alright, shrug it off. Alright, so we're going to play this defend first. We're going to anger, we're going to slap at him again. And then he's getting mighty low. Alright, play one of these, play this, strike, and he's dead. Nah. Even in a thin deck, Armaments is a really nice card, but in a thin deck, it really is not substantial enough, in my opinion. Because you're going to only get effectiveness out of it once or twice if you're going to get such a thin deck. Right, we decide now, I'm playing this. And it's a bit of a shame because we drew a lot of attacks in our first hand. But we can play 3. Maybe we should do that. Actually, I don't want to start exhausting immediately, do I? We're just going to do this, smack him, and he's in defensive mode. So now he's going to cast the Razor Scales or Sharp Hides or whatever it is, so he's going to do some reflective damage, which is a bit annoying, but, you know, I'll live. I am sure of it. Right, so first of all, yeah, we can play this. We're gonna play a Shrug It Off. We're gonna play this because why not? We need some extra cards to deal. Gonna hit him. We're gonna hit him again. And he's gonna hit us a bit, but you know what? We did some more damage to him. There is no problem in my mind. Well, there's problems in my mind, but not in this scenario. Alright, we're gonna Shrug It Off. We're gonna defend. We're gonna anger. We're gonna strike. He's gonna hit us twice and we're gonna take some damage. But I'm not too afraid at the moment. We are burning through his HP quite nicely. It's looking great. I should have played that block earlier, but it doesn't matter too much. For now, I'm not really afraid of his damage because we're already halfway through. Thing is, how much cards do we have in here? We could start stacking our deck with way more angers. Well, this does work as well, I suppose. Bang, bang, bang. And now he's defensive again. Right. Anger, anger, anger. See, now we want the thing that we draw a card whenever we have nothing to be played anymore. And we are getting strength, guys, so we are getting stronger every time. Ah, there we go. Play this defend, play this anger, slap him again. We're taking damage, but it does not matter, guys. We are burning through his thick skin. I do like these kinds of decks where it's really easy and the deck really just plays itself. And bang! Off he goes. The anger deck, in its fruition, shows us its strength. Now we could go demon form, but I'm not really a big fan. We do have an exhaust synergy going with Dark Embrace if we would want to. I'm gonna take the chance that I want that, yes. At the end of the turn, no longer discard your hand, draw one less card each turn. Draw 2 additional cards each turn, start combat confused. I don't like this at all. This is really bad for this deck. I don't really want to do this either. So I guess Runic Pyramid is the best option? Question mark? I think I'll do this because then maybe we can stack some other cards in our hand and we'll just draw angers way more often than not. Right, let's see what we got. We do want to go past both of these shops to remove cards that we do not want. So, from that get-go, we only have to go over here. We can't really do anything else. Not that's something that I want, at least. Right, we're going to play Secret Technique, get Shrug It Off, play Shrug It Off, play Defend, play the Strike, play the Anger, play the Dramatic Entrance. We got Strength, we played all our cards. Easiest turn of my life. Give me your gold, maybe. I have never noticed how pointy their noses are, as opposed to mine, which I suppose covered by a mask, so, you know, I'm one to speak. There's nothing in there that I really do want to draw. I'm just gonna go ham. We've got nothing to deal damage to this one yet, but what I'm hoping is that I will draw a lot of my attacks in the next 2 turns, as opposed to these Dark Embraces or something. Ooh. It's not really looking like it, but, you know. Nah. This guy is doing a big attack. I'm not really used to that from these guys, honestly. Oh. Alright, we need to draw 4 cards. We do draw something of value. Is there another anger in there? No. Well, let's see what we do then, yeah? We'll play Defend just to get 1 extra spell off. We'll weaken him, and we'll anger twice, and that's pretty much all we can do, sadly. Oh, he just has that little bit of HP left. That is such a shame, guys. Wee. 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 I will cry myself to sleep tonight. Rest assured. I don't really like the artifact potion. I always forget to use it in the proper timing. Now, Pommel Strike is actually good for draw through, and it also does a fair bit of damage as well. It's just a better strike, honestly. And guess what we do? We draw through. We're gonna play one of these. We're gonna play this, and we're gonna Dramatic Entrance, because Dramatic Entrance is just a nice free bit of damage at the start of every combat. It's not too significant, honestly, but it is nice to have. So we're gonna bash, we're gonna strike, we're gonna anger. Nothing new. I forget, it is different playing with a hand that doesn't really discard itself. Do we want to go for the long haul or not? Nah, I think it's better to just do this. I should be careful with filling my deck now with curses as well, because they're going to be drawn both of those. Yeah, I was afraid of something like this. Yeah, it's not the greatest, guys. This guy is normally fairly annoying in combat as well, but he is doing a fair amount of damage to us. There we go, there's a Pommel Strike back. I actually like more exhaust cards now at the moment. No. Remove a card. Bye-bye strike. We are really light actually on draw at the moment. Well, not on draw is not something I mean, but I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna leave the rest be for what it is. Since we are maintaining a relatively small deck, the chances of us cycling cards is a bit easier. And let's just take the bet for a lot of gold. You win the bet. There we go. 300 gold in the pocket, and there's the next job. Ah, Unceasing Top would have been really great, but now we do have Runic Pyramid. But actually, it could still work out really, really well. As long as we play the whatever it was called, the 3 energy card that makes every skill exhaust after a single use. Can I make that cheaper? I can. I'm gonna do that because this is gonna be a core of making our deck as thin as possible in order to get as many angers and shit in there. Is there another Pommel Strike in there? It doesn't seem like it. We could add another anger card, I suppose. And let's stop adding more cards. There's actually... Oh, well, we didn't... This time we don't actually have anything to get rid of. I'm not going to buy more cards. Even though I would have maybe taken the Shrug It off. I don't know, man. Maybe. I'm going to go over here. This is annoying combat. These guys can do a whole lot of damage if you're not careful. I'm going to immediately focus down on the Mystic because she does a hell of a lot of damage. Well, she doesn't do the damage, but she heals a lot. And when she is dead, he's going to start hitting me real hard. But we do still have a block potion, which we shouldn't forget about, and we do also have the explosive potion. I'll play this. There's no real reason to play defend at this point, so... Let's get it so that whenever a card is exhausted, we draw an extra card. Oh, there we go. I'm actually thinking of this. That is a problem with that one. Well, we're not going to take any damage, and we did do a fair amount of damage. She is going to heal both of them, which is a bit annoying, but he's not shielding her this turn, so maybe... Oh, well, she's almost back to full HP now. Oh my god. Anger, 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 anger. We should have actually really played Bash at the start of this, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think so. Yeah, there we go. Now, secret techniques, I should have played that before anything else, because now that's going to be in my hand forever, which means that Unceasing Top is never going to take into effect. Alright, let's rampage on her, let's anger, let's anger, let's anger. There we go. And that's how we get a hand with full of angers and all that brilliant stuff. I do like that a whole lot. Now, 37 HP and the elites on this floor. What are the elites on this floor? Try to remember here. It might be the guy with the small imps. I don't need another relic, I don't think. Not enough, at least. Do we need Smith? We could Smith another anger, I suppose. This just makes it do more damage. This makes it not exhaust, which is something I do want to have happen. Where's Pommel Strike? Oh, it's already upgraded, I suppose. I suppose doing this is a really good option because it just gives us a little bit higher of a base to work with. And it means that we don't have any unupgraded angers in our deck. He's gonna hit us really hard at the start, isn't he? Let's play the defend. Let's play the dramatic entrance. Let's play the anger. Let's play the strike. Let's see what we get more. We get another defend. Let's see what we get more. We get secret technique. We'll just take one of these. That's actually, that would have been nice. Well, we're not going to discard it because of our deck, which is actually something I already forgot again. We're going to disarm him because strength is really nice against this guy. Well, negative strength for him is really nice for me, I should say. Pronunciation is king, boys. There's kind of a lot of angers in there now. That's really nice. Right, see, now he's only going to attack us for 5 instead of 7 for 3 times. See, now I'm going to play this. I'm just going to get rid of all of these cards. And get Pommel Strike in there as well, because why not? And get another anger in there, because why not? There we go. Defend. Anger. Bash. Rampage. No. Nah, I don't need well, does it exhaust? It does not exhaust, so I can actually use that to draw way more angers if I ever draw it. I'm gonna make it better. Oh, was that actually a good call? Where am I? Okay, no, that's fine. I almost thought I caused a bit of a predicament. Right, we're gonna heal to full anyway, so this is actually good news. Let's see what we get. The Necronomicon. We become cursed permanently, which doesn't really matter. Well, it kind of fucks with Unceasing Top, but we can forcibly exhaust it, maybe. Can we? There's no escape from this curse, but I don't know if that means that we also can't exhaust it, because if we could exhaust it, that would be really nice. We're going to heal to full HP, but we're going to lose 5 max HP. I'm not too bothered by it. I hope you are neither. Right, we're going to look to get a lot of strength this fight. This is a fight I haven't seen yet in this one. I'm going to do this. We're going to disarm him. We're going to bash him. And we're going to dramatic entrance, and that's about it. He might get metallicized though. He actually has the Ironclad cut metallicized that he can play, which is just a better version of it. Alright. Need to make sure that we can empty our hand a bit more efficiently. Maybe something that gives us energy, like a Soju or something, would be really nice to have. Alright, whenever you play a skill, it's a bit too early for that, honestly. We need to hold on to that one for a bit longer. Draw an extra card. Wow. There's nothing we can exhaust anymore, so we're just going to attack him. And we did get another strength for that as well, which is really nice. He also makes us vulnerable, but hit vulnerability on him makes us do a whole lot more damage. Which means we're gonna bash. Do this. Attack him again. Just so we get a whole lot of damage onto him, because at the moment we're just scaling with getting extra strength and all that. And it's gonna make me weak for a couple of turns and still vulnerable, which is not the ideal situation to be in. But I'm not too scared, guys. We actually need to make sure that we can empty our hands. There's no skill on my draw pile, and this means because I have on, I need to play this way earlier. I actually need to play this a lot earlier because I can't get rid of it now either. My hand is full. It's a bit of a problem, but one easily solved. I'm actually gonna corruption it. It's gonna get some extra block. I'm gonna anger it up, and I'm not gonna curse the other ones yet because we might need some later on. Okay, so he's going to enrage now, which means he's going to lose his vulnerability, he's going to lose everything bad, and he's going to get 6 strength, and now he's going to start executing me. And it doesn't look like it'll kill me, so we need to see, can we kill him? If I do bash and pommel strike, I can get a couple of more angers in here. Which means we can maybe kill him? Yeah! Good job, me. You thought right. Ah, the Necronomicon is different than I remember. No. Well, this is not too bad, actually. I'll do that. I'm going to get rid of one of these two to get a strength potion because I think that has a lot more value in my current deck. No. I'm just going to get Tiny House, I think. Yeah, there we go. Disarm is a little bit better now. I don't need a dex potion. Maybe metallicize? I don't know. It would just be something that we can still play, I suppose. We are going to get 20-hand deck now, but with the way our deck is currently playing, it's not that bad. Also, we got the worst possible boss. We went for an anger deck, which means we're going to be playing a whole lot of cards. And this guy is sure to stop us whenever we get too out of hand. Alright, so how are we going to do this? Is there a route where I can hit 2 shops? Yes, there is. So I'm going to try to follow that route. Is there another route with 2 shops? No. Alright, so we're going to go like this. Oh, that does mean we're facing 2 elites without a break. I'm not sure if I like that idea too much. I think we're just going to have to settle for removing 1 card. And we're gonna fight at least 1 elite, maybe, probably. We don't have to, actually. Alright, let's go. Alright. Metallicize, strike, dramatic entrance. Let's go. Battle trance. Pommel strike, yeah, sure, why not? Well, we can't draw anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Something I didn't think of, but doesn't really matter too much. So he gives me burns. Oh, we don't discard them ever. Oh, actually, that is bad. We don't discard them ever. Ooh. Something to think about. Make these free. Secret technique. Let's get one of these in because we want to get rid of that card. Alright, we don't need more than this. This deck is not a turn 1 deck, which is a bit of an issue. Makes it so that it's a lot harder to get a lot of stuff out of it. And we're going to start taking some damage here, so I'm going to play all my blocks. Oh no, it does discard. Okay, good. I was thinking that because of Runic Pyramid it wouldn't discard anymore, which means that every burn would do 2 damage on me every time. That would be really annoying. Don't want these. We still haven't gotten any, we haven't gotten any boss relic that is allowing us to get a little bit more energy. Play this. Play a strike. Play a defend. Play a brutality. Play a dramatic entrance. We had season top, but we didn't have any energy left. What the fuck? That was not English. We didn't have any energy mere left. I don't even know what I said anymore, but it was ridiculous, guys. Alright, make everything free and exhaust it. Give me some of those. Give me this. Make you a lot weaker. Play defend, play another defend, play an anger. We should have cast Dark Embrace at some point, but doesn't really matter, even if we use it when we don't have anything to exhaust anymore. Right, I'm liking this move. I'm going with Balls and Civil on this guy. Ooh, 21 damage. Does this do enough? 16 plus 12. Yeah. We'll just keep hold of our Pummel Strike a little while longer. This guy's regrowing now. So we want to see if we can get rid of these. And preferably, this one is the lowest priority because this one does the least damage. Now this one's going to come back. But maybe we're going to get enough angers that we can just kill them both at the same turn. My hand is full. Let's see what we're going to do. There we go. Had me thinking for a little bit there. Nah, we don't need any of these. Alright, let's remove another card. Actually, where is it? Secret Technique. I don't really want you anymore because you're going to be way too annoying. 5 random potions, some max HP. Every 3 times you shuffle your deck, gain 2 energy. I love it. I want it. I need more of it. But we can't afford it. Well, sad story, bro. Sorry, shopkeep. I would love to entertain you with my predicaments, but alas, you refuse to abide by my ruling. Right, so let's be smart about this. Bash and try to make Angers to do everything. Alright. We need to consider that we do have Explosive Potion to get rid of these boys as well. There we go, 9 damage, easy as that. Corruption. Disarm your boy. We don't have the draw yet from it. It's not looking too bad. I am enjoying this. I am wondering how we'll fare up against the bosses though. Some more. Dark Embrace. Battle Trance. Now, I'm going to do defend, we're going to do this, and we're not going to draw any extra cards for it, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not really bothered by that. I'm a little bit bothered by the amount of damage I'm going to take just because these are such spiky boys. Which means we'll probably have to heal once more over the course of this floor. We're gonna bash. Rampage deals 20 not wow, okay, never mind. Ooh. I didn't actually notice how low we went then. Alright. This is going to be sketchy, boys. We're going to need to look at these things. Right, we could play Corruption next turn, making the other skills free, which will be more useful. You will definitely need to block something, though. Need to make things free. We're not going to draw a full hand, sadly, but it's not going to matter too much, I don't think. We're going to disarm him, we're going to metallicize, we're going to Dark Embrace, we're going to defend, we're going to defend, and we're going to defend. Which is not the smartest thing to do now, you might think of it, but I just want more cards so we have a nice starter hand for the next turn. This run might end on this boy if I'm not careful. Well, that's not careful for you. Formal strike, anger, anger. Block. We still need to do more block, otherwise he is gonna kill us. Oh, beautiful. Right, there we go. He has done us some damage, but we are going to kill him this turn because of all the anger spam. I'm afraid we still added way too many cards to this deck because it is apparent that we don't draw our angers nearly often enough. Or the rampage for that matter. We're going to have to heal. No doubt in my mind. If we don't want to die, we better make sure of it ourselves. Right, it doesn't really matter. But I am going to avoid elites at all costs. Find some potions. Now, I'm actually going to get rid of this one and take this one in favor. And now we only take 7 damage, which is a lot nicer on us. And we already have 2 strength as well. There's nothing to be drawn. I'm not going to play Brutality because we're just going to overdraw at that point. And it will do us damage regardless of whether we draw a card or not. So that one is back. And he's attacking and he's attacking. What do we want to take care of first? We got 8 damage, 10 damage. It's not that much, it's 26. We'll just get rid of this guy again, I suppose. And get some extra strength on top of it. We need to draw our other cards. We haven't exhausted anything yet. Which is something I'm going to do next turn. I'm going to leave it at that. Just so we draw a normal hand next turn. And we just have to get rid of a lot of stuff. This one is back again, but it doesn't really matter because as long as we keep him down, he's not doing us any damage. Yeah, I know your hand is full. Let's strike him for that. Hit him to death. Bash this guy. Shrug it off. Give me angers. How did I kill him? Hello? Did I miss something then? I don't know what just happened. Alright, Chalcom, thank you. I do appreciate that because we're not gonna have many block cards for very long. At this point, I am thinking that upgrading Bash, even though it's a bad value card, the 3 vulnerable is going to help us a lot together with the Paper Frog. Just gives us a couple of extra turns, you know? Right, you're not going to be affected. I immediately want to cast Corruption and Brutality. We are going to take a bit of damage, but it's not too bad. We should try to get Corruption off more earlier. But there's nothing that... I hate the cost of those cards because it's really annoying and it's hard to justify a turn to play those cards. What is that? What was the 21 damage? Hello? That was so much damage. I don't know where that came from. What is that? There's something wrong, guys. I don't know what it is, but I want to find out. Sadly, we just weren't able to kill you. Should have played those early, then we would have maybe killed them. But, alas. I'm not too bothered. Alright. Disarm you, which doesn't do anything because I'm a donkey. Slap you. Metallicize. Shrug it off. Defend. Strike. Live another day. Before the boss, we actually might want to heal again. Just so we're sure that we're on full HP for the boss encounter. Because we're going to go a bit low here again, and we've got some combat to go still. We might not even make it to the boss in all honesty, but we'll find out. I shouldn't be afraid to use these bones if I need them, but I kind of want to save them. Okay, that was the 21 damage, but last time it happened twice for some reason. It was like the initial hit of the bash and then something else. Alright, another one of these guys. Battle Trance. I don't want to play any of these cards. Right, being weak and frail is not the best thing in the world, but there are worse things. We might have wanted to play the Ancient Potion, but it's not too much of a problem. As long as we're surviving, I don't mind too much that we are making misplays. He's gonna buff himself. She's gonna hit us straight up. Alright. Let's pommel strike. Let's anger, anger, anger. Dark Embrace, defend. Another Battle Trance to get some cards out. And just hit him a load more times. No, I'm gonna... No, I'm not. Brutality has been a bad ad, honestly. The idea behind it was, well, Runic Pyramid and more draw passively. But honestly, we're getting full hands, which is not a good thing. Oh, it's Necronomicon. The first attack each turn is played twice. There we go. Galaxy Brain solved it. Bash is 2 cost, and the first 2 cost attack is played twice every time. Galaxy Brain, guys. Galaxy Brain. You don't need to know. You'll understand it one day. Battle Trance. Anger, anger. Strike. Corruption. Dramatic Entrance. No, we only got on 1 strength, which is a bit unfortunate. I was hoping for 2 strength, but the battle trance didn't really help me as much as I would love it to. Well, if it's going to be played twice, let's get rid of this guy because he's hurting us for a lot. 1, 2, 3. And now? Ah, there we go. I'm gonna leave it as is at the moment. It is certainly getting interesting doing these later floor encounters with this deck because it's not been all like rosy and happy. Right, there we go. I'm sorry if I'm not talking enough for your liking. I'm just thinking through these turns because there's actually a deck that I have to think about a lot more about what I want to do. Get rid of this guy, he's doing a lot of damage. Bash him. Anger. And never mind because of Necronomicon. Let's see if I could just draw a lot more. Yeah, there we go. We didn't really need the extra anger after all that, but it doesn't really matter. No. I'm not adding more cards. 19 cards is already proving hard enough to get a hold of. Alright, this is 9. We want to get rid of these guys as soon as possible. You are going to be immune to this. So I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to start attacking you as well. Which hurts a lot. They are both going to get more spiky as time passes as well. If anything, we haven't been at risk of death nearly as much as this room since the Maw with 6 HP. I shouldn't have played that actually because we're going to get 6 block normally if we didn't do that. A little bit of an oversight. Please don't buff yourselves more. You are buffing yourself more! We need more draw, boys. We need to get rid of as much of the deck as possible so we can kill this guy before he's gonna be able to kill us straight up. Which he is almost gonna be able to now. And I have nothing I can attack him with. I'm dead, I think. I might not be dead. But we're gonna not be able to attack him. I don't think we have any defensive cards anymore. Well, we do, but not really enough. No, I think this is it, guys. I think the glory day has come, but we get to say goodbye to our dear hero. Yeah. Oh well, it was a good run while it lasted. Defeated. Daily run was not exactly great. We didn't kill any, well, we killed no elites after that flop because it was going a little bit sour from that point onward. Oof. There were some misplays definitely that could have made the run salvageable if I hadn't made those, especially in the way of adding certain cards. The Runic Pyramid would have been a great help, together with the topsy-turvy spin top thing, but it didn't end up working out as I intended because we got Unremovable Curse and other cards that we weren't able to play sometimes. There's a bit of badness. I tried my best, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe to this video if you liked it. Leave a comment if you wanna. As per as usual, this is just repetition because no one's gonna watch these videos. Until next time, guys. See ya!